There was a number of years where we had employees that made much more money than us.
When we talk about being successful, there's tons of things that you're gonna be terrible at, borderline awful, that you're not gonna be able to know how to do. And by all means, that is a-okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to be able to realize what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, so that way you can focus on the strengths and attack those with such ferocity they become exceptional. But your weaknesses, it's okay to have those, but you just need to find other people who are going to be able to help you with those weaknesses. If you don't know how to do something, find somebody who does and let them do it for you in your business. You say you don't know how to do video editing or graphic design, you go out and find somebody who can create these videos and these graphics for your company to produce content, which makes your job easier, and they're doing something they're good at and you're not doing anything that you're bad at.
So many young entrepreneurs, they think they know everything.
So it's an overall huge win for you, huge win for your company, just for being humble and understanding that you can't do every single thing all the time. So many people nowadays believe that they are owed so much from the game we call life. They believe that they are entitled to this, that, and the other, and that's simply not true. The real people that make it aren't saying that I deserve this or I deserve that. The real ones who make it and go far in life are the ones who step up to the plate and attack the challenge. They don't believe they deserve anything until they've actually gotten it. And then they know that they deserve it because they've achieved that goal.
I don't know that everybody can do that, to be completely honest. You know, like, you're gonna have to take some steps when nobody believes in you.
I was very fortunate. I grew up a little bit of everything. My parents were divorced when I was about 5 years old, and they're both entrepreneurs. My mom owned a VCR repair shop, okay? So they took people's VCR, and you know, obviously it's not a very lucrative business. My dad owned a pretty large company, an electrical distributor. He started when he was 18 years old by buying the spare parts out of an old guy's garage. He started a business out of that. So when I say very successful, very, very successful, 9-figure company, they ended up losing it all. So they went from very poor to very, very wealthy to very, very poor in a very short amount of time, in a span of about 10 years. We grew up in a situation where I was able to experience a lot of things. I was able to see what it was like to be very poor. I was able to observe what it took to become wealthy, and I was able to observe what happens when you don't keep your eye on the ball. And I saw a lot. I saw a 9-figure company go to a 0-figure company within a matter of 18 months. And you know what's funny about that too is I found that when you switch your focus to other people, your income goes up anyway.
You don't know everything, all right? Let's just get it right out there on the table. I meet so many young entrepreneurs, they think they know everything. They want to know everything. They want to be the best at everything inside their company. And guys, that's just not reality, okay? You have to understand, winning in business is not about you personally as the CEO of a company being the best at every skill set. I see every day people with this mentality that the world owes them something. And it's popular now to talk about entitlement and everybody deserves and all these different things that people like to bitch and cry about. But people come at life with the wrong attitude, okay? And they don't like hearing the truth. And the truth of the matter is this: the world owes you nothing. The world doesn't think you're special like your mom does. It doesn't think you're a delicate little flower. It doesn't care about you. Now, with that being said, the world doesn't hate you. It doesn't want you to fail. It just is, okay? And I see so many people going through their life with this overwhelming feeling of either A, the world owes me something, or B, the world hates me. And the reality is it's neither. It's the entitlement of this of the country and the social entitlement of this country. You know, we used to talk about it like people just wanted to win, or they wanted the life for free with no work, right? They wanted to take so-and-so's success. But now we've got the entitlement gone to a whole new level. The entitlements now, if I'm afraid of a virus, then all of you need to shut down your life because I'm terrified of it. When I got started in business, it's been 22 years. It was, you wanted to win, and then you celebrated the wins. And it seems to me that that has gone almost completely away, which is something I'm never going to give up on because I like my life. And it's been replaced with this attitude of whoever the biggest victim is gets celebrated the most. And so we have people, competing over, and we look at this. Let's look at Instagram, or let's look at Twitter, or let's look at people's content. Like, so much of it, and they've taken this idea of being vulnerable and telling the truth, and they realize that, like, whenever the sadder the story I tell, the more attention I get. So the best saying online right now is make it make sense. You were actually gifted the perfect vessel to learn that lesson. I'm just grateful for, just being able to have the opportunity to get better and improve and keep my mind right when there's so much chaos going on in the world. Because I feel like, if you're able to focus and you're able to move forward when everybody else seems to be standing still or moving backwards, there's really not much more you can do. So I'm thankful to have that opportunity. First of all, I think it's different for everybody. I think everybody out there is going to find happiness in a different way. And I think there's, we're plagued in society right now with a lot of quote unquote experts that seem to think that they have the answer for everyone. I don't believe that's the case. I believe that discovering happiness is really kind of the point of existing almost. Figuring out how to make yourself happy. If I can put the most pressure on myself as possible, that's when I'm gonna perform my best. I don't know that everybody can do that, to be completely honest. You're gonna have to take some steps when nobody believes in you. It doesn't matter if anybody believes in you. That's the biggest thing that you have to understand. I coach literally thousands of other entrepreneurs, okay? And that's really where my pain point is with this whole situation, is what's been happening to small business.